Welcome back. Billions of bug-eyed cicadas are ready to swarm the East Coast. They're calling it Swarmageddon. And joining us is our favorite entomologist, Ellie Maxwell. She is from Dow Gardens in Midland. Good morning, Ellie.
Good morning.
Tell me what's going on with these cicadas on the East Coast.
Every 17 years we have a huge surge of this brood of cicadas. So they're coming out by the billions, and it's just that they have a very long life cycle, and they live as immatures in the soil for all those years and come out all at once.
Will we see these in Michigan?
We will not see this specific kind of cicada, but fortunate for people that love bugs, we will see some cicadas. We have a dog day cicada that we see every summer.
Well, we certainly hear them. I never see them much, but you hear them out there with that.
Yeah,
In fact,
you
you
do.
brought one, an example of one. Can we get a tight shot of that? This is the kind. Now, those are the ones that are on the East Coast. And they're going to be all over the East Coast, right?
Right, yeah, see the red eyes, that's
Yeah.
a periodic cicada.
And there's such a wild-looking bug. And there's the one that comes to Michigan.
Right.
Again, like you say, we don't see them that often, but boy, you sure do hear
But
them.
you sure do hear them.
What is the noise?
The noise is, it's like a mating call. It's the boy making a call to attract a female in. And when we say we don't see them, we don't see the adults, but we sure see the skin left behind by the immatures. If you look at your trees or your screens, you might see the shed skin of an immature cicada.
All right, talk though about, Ellie, this thing with the cicadas on the East Coast. How do they know to come up every 17 years? What's up with that?
They're just biologically and evolutionarily programmed to do it. You know, they have a long life cycle. It's really unusual in the insect world to have such a long life for an insect.
Yeah.
And so they just are all programmed to come out in the same year. And there's 15 broods across the country, the eastern part of the country.
And they're all coming this summer. Now, are they starting to appear already on the East Coast?
They are starting to appear, and they're not all coming. What it is this brood 2, is coming right now. The one that comes to Michigan occasionally, well, in 2021, it's brood 10. So they're all cyclical on 17 and 13-year cycles.
Well, join us again in 2021 when it comes to Michigan. Now, the ones that are going on the East Coast,
Right.
How many are they going to see? I mean,
billions, lots. Yeah, you'll crunch them on the side. They'll crunch them on the sidewalks and scrape them off.
and
yeah,
you were
it's a
saying
lot.
that there are people who cook these and eat them. Really?
Yeah, they are. Really, we should think about insects as a protein source. But yeah, deep fry them or, dry roast them, dip them in chocolate. Probably not too bad.
Deep fry it, dip it in chocolate, and call it a little dessert thing, huh?
Yeah, you could.
That's amazing. But I would imagine, though, for entomologists also, this has got to be your time in the spotlight. How many other times do we have entomologists in the news, right?
It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. All right, can I hold the bug?
You can.
Because,
You got it?
again,
It's on it.
I hear them in my backyard, but I never really see them much.
Yeah.
But boy, they sure are an ominous-looking bug. But you say they don't bite, right?
No, I've never been
Safe
bitten by
around
one.
kids. I don't know where the camera is. Joel, quit moving your hand. There you go. No issue with them biting or anything like that.
No, they do have a piercing, sucking mouth part, but it's evolved to suck on trees. They stick it in, twigs on trees and suck out the sap, the juices.
All right. Well, thank you for filling us in on. No, they said give it a kiss. I'm not going to give it a kiss, but I will give you back your cicada there.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in, and we're going to check out the Dow Gardens. We love the Dow Gardens there in Midland, Ellie. Have you ever been to the Dow Gardens there, Jason? You got to check it out.